Hey guys, welcome back to another Zach Vlogs. Today is not a good day. I'm sorry that I'm crying on my vlog, but I feel like I should say something. One of my best friends killed himself yesterday. Oh, sorry guys. It's really hit me right now. Like, I've been in shock for the past over 24 hours, and it's just really hit me now. He, took his life yesterday. I found out when I was at work, and I couldn't stay at work, so I came home early. And I've been trying to just keep myself busy and cope with it all. He texted me right before he did it, and he said, hey man, thanks for being such a great friend. And I didn't know what was happening, so I said, thanks man, you too. You're great. We should hang out soon. I'm like ugly crying on camera here. And he didn't respond anymore. And that was just really hitting me that he's gone. His family's obviously really hurting. He had 2 younger brothers. He's been in my vlogs before. My friend Tyler. I just had no idea. He had gone through a bad breakup, but I thought he was over it. He said he was doing better. He said he felt better. He had a good job. He sold cookies. He was going to bring me some cookies. We were going to go see Star Wars together when it came out in December. And I feel guilty because, and I know I shouldn't, but I feel guilty like I should have been there more for him. And I feel like I should have said something. How was I supposed to know? He told me he was fine. He never let me know he was feeling bad. I've been like an emotional wreck all day. But it's just now hitting me. This is the first time I've actually been able to cry since it happened. I cried a little bit this morning, but it still hadn't hit me, and it just, the floodgates hit me. I just can't believe he's gone. I don't have many friends here. I've said that before, and he was one of the best ones that I had here. We worked at Best Buy for 2 years together. We went through that hell together. We both finally had good jobs. We've been busy because of our new jobs, but we still tried to hang out. I think this is the first time in 3 years that I've ever cried on a vlog. I wasn't even going to say anything, except I felt like I needed to. I felt like I could actually talk about it. For the first time since I found out. I haven't eaten anything. I feel like crap. And it hurts. To any of my friends out there, if you ever need to talk, or if you ever have these feelings of being alone, or you can't handle it anymore, please talk to me. I will make time for you. I will make it happen. I don't want to lose any more friends. I'm sorry you guys had to see this, but I felt like it was important to say something about my good friend Tyler. Pippin, I swear to God. Pippin, let's go. Pippin, let's go. Pippin. Get over here. Get over here. Come here. Why do you have to ruin everything? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. We'll go inside, okay? Anyway, there's not much else for me to say. Whoops. Thank you guys for letting me talk. I don't know if I'm going to be doing too many more vlogs here in the next couple days at least. I just want to kind of get through this. But I felt like I should say something. I tweeted out a little bit ago some lyrics to a song by my favorite artist, Jason Dunn, who his lyrics, I think, are what helped me get to this point of being able to cry and talk about it. But it says, I'm going to start crying again. So here's a final toast. So here's a final toast we raise to your dear friend. Good times will never be the same, and our thoughts still remain. We'll hold you in our hearts forever and a day, and we'll never be the same. So the last toast that we raise goes to you, Tyler. Thanks for always being there, bud. You will be missed. I love you, brother. Hey guys, I just wanted to give a little update about how things are going here. On Tuesday of last week, a week ago today, I found out one of my best friends here committed suicide. And it's been particularly hard on me. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing better. Every day, just take one day at a time. Some of you guys may remember my friend Tyler from my past videos. He's been in quite a few of my vlogs, as well as one little short that we made to see if he could win at his apartment complex, called Memories in Motion. He texted me the day that it happened, thanking me for being such a good friend. Which I don't feel like such a great friend. I know it's not my fault, but had I been a better friend, I might have known something was wrong. I know I can't think like that, but his parents set up a donation thing in memory of him to, pay for expenses and stuff like that, but also to donate to the suicide prevention here in Kansas City, and as well as building a bench at his favorite fishing spot and they've raised in less than a week over their amount. I don't grieve very well. I wouldn't go so far as to say I don't know how to grieve, but it's been really tough. He was one of the best friends that I had here, and yeah. If anybody ever has anything that they need to talk about to somebody, please, you are more than welcome to talk to me. I don't want to go through this again. I don't want anybody else to have to ever go through this. I don't want anybody's family to ever have to go through this. I feel so bad for their family. It's a horrible thing. But to anybody who's struggling with anything, it may be hard, and it may be so bad that you don't know of another way out. But there are people out there who want to be there for you. I want to be there for you. I don't want anybody else to ever have to go through this. And I don't ever want to have to go through this again myself. When I start crying, when I found out I wish I had been there for him more. And I hope he's okay. I mean, I hope he's at peace now. I don't know what else to say. I'm doing okay. It's gonna get harder before it gets better. But I'm doing okay. I miss him. I tried to text him today because of something funny that happened at work. And then I remembered work is keeping me busy, keeping me occupied, and I just forget. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing okay. Hey everybody, welcome back to Zach Vlogs. It's been a little while since my last video. It's been a long couple of weeks. I guess it's been about 2 weeks. Maybe, I think it's been about 2 weeks today that I needed to take a little break. It was 2 weeks ago today that I found out that one of my best friends here in Kansas
had committed suicide. And that hit me really hard. I was at work, and what hurts a lot too is that my friend who had texted me, as I came to find out later, had texted me minutes before he passed away. And I mean, I responded, and I don't regret what I said to him, because, you know, he texted me and he was like, hey, thanks for always being such a great friend. And of course I was like, oh, you know, you're welcome, you know, thanks for being such a great friend to me too. Like, when are we gonna hang out next? Our next planned hanging out was for Star Wars that comes out this Friday, and so we were gonna go see Star Wars together. That was our next planned get together. So I thought nothing of it, went on with my day, and then I was on my lunch break at work, and I was checking out Facebook and saw a whole bunch of people posting on his wall and being like, that's kind of weird. So I texted him, and then I texted some of my friends. I was like, what's going on? And they texted his brother, and then they called me right back, and that's when I found out. And I literally just kind of dropped to the ground and didn't know what to do. Like, I was pale, I felt like throwing up. It was horrible to think that one of my best friends was gone. But as horrible as it was at that moment, I was in a state of shock for the next 24 hours. I couldn't process what had actually happened. And so about 24 hours later, I lost it and cried a lot. I have a video of it. I was gonna post it, but I don't know if anybody wants to see me cry, but I also talk about what was going on at the time. Vlogging is cathartic for me, but at the same time I needed some time to grieve. But I did make a video that night talking about the loss that I had just experienced, and still am experiencing now. That was probably the worst night, and then it still comes and goes in waves, but it came and went in waves for the rest of that week. And then Saturday, this past Saturday, was the funeral, and I cried pretty much the rest of the whole day on Saturday. I was not in a very good state, and I think I even tweeted, like, I'm not making any videos for a while. Like, I just felt in despair, because he was one of my best friends here in Kansas. I met him at Best Buy, and we quickly became friends, started hanging out. We'd go to QT together all the time. And I know I've said this before, I just don't have very many friends here, and he was one of my best friends here. And so losing him is just, I mean, try losing your best friend. Like, it sucks. So it's been a long... Here you go, Pippin, I'll let you inside. There you go, bud. It's been a long 2 weeks of kind of recovering from this whole thing. I don't even know if I'm grieving the right way, because, like, I can't cry. Like, I cried, and I mean, like, I legit cried, but I don't know if I even let myself real cry, you know? Like, I was, like, holding it in to try to be, even when I was by myself, I was, like, holding it in to try to be strong. And I don't know why. There's no reason for me to be strong in a time like this, but in that sense, like, there's no reason for me not to cry. But I couldn't, like, fully cry, and, like, I feel like going out and having fun with friends right now is, like, the wrong thing to do, because, like, I feel like I should still be grieving. And, like, I don't know. I'm better. For the first time in 2 weeks, this past Saturday night, I was actually able to sleep, which was really nice. But it's just been... I've never had to deal with something like this before. And I hope... I mean, unfortunately, it happens way too often. Suicide is real, guys. Like... And I hate it. I feel so sorry for the loss of for the family, for Tyler's family. You guys remember Tyler? It's Tyler I'm talking about, in case you guys don't know. He was with me. He's been in my vlogs before. I made a video with him called Memories in Motion to help him try to win a contest. I think I even vlogged about that. Like, we did stuff together all the time. He was in plenty of my vlogs when I would go to QT. So you guys have seen him before, but I don't know. It came and it hit me today on my way to work. I heard a song. It's called The 60-Minute Man. It's from Fallout 4. And that was his song because he always used to say that he was the 60-second man. And if you understand what the song's about, it's hilarious. But I heard that song and I teared up today on my way to work just thinking about it, because, like, that was Tyler, you know? So now comes the part of the vlog where I'm like, and I'm being dead serious, like, if anybody ever... I've been very fortunate to never have struggled with any sort of depression, except for that time out in California when I was just, like, depressed because of how bad everything was out there for me. But I've never had to deal with real depression and real anxiety like other people have to go through, and I've never been in a place in my life so low that suicide was ever even an option for me. And while I realize I've been blessed in that way, I know a lot of people do struggle with these things. I can't feel my fingers. And that hurts me to feel that people feel that way sometimes, and I can't do anything about it. And I feel guilty with Tyler because I feel like I wasn't a good enough friend. Like, I wasn't there for him. If I had really been one of his best friends, I should have known something was up, right? And I know that's a horrible way of thinking. And I know that's just like the survivor's guilt. People that I've talked to have already told me this. I know that's a stupid way of thinking because, like, if he didn't want to show it, how was I supposed to know it? But at the same time, you can't help but wonder what I could have done more for my friend. And so I extend the offer to any person who watches this, or me, or anything. If you ever need somebody to talk to because you are that low, at a point that is that low for you, please message me, talk to me, text me if you have my number. Like, seriously, like, you do not need to be alone at a time like that. Talk about whatever you want with me. You can vent, you can tell me that you want to do it, and I can and like, I can help you. I can talk to you. And who in the world is texting me? And that's my wife. But, like, I helped a girl once. I think I helped a girl once, way back when I lived in Alabama. This girl that I knew, she wanted to do that same thing. She wanted to not be here anymore. And I remember I stayed up with her all night. I pulled an all-nighter with her and just talked to her. And now she is in a happy relationship. She's so much better off than she was before in her life. And, like, and I don't think she ever attributes it to me, and I don't attribute it to me, but I know that knowing that I was there for her that night when she needed me, like, I feel like that helped her a little bit, at least a little bit. And so I extend that invitation to everybody. Like, I don't want to have to go through this again with anybody that I know, and I don't want anybody else to have to go through this. Obviously, there's the suicide hotline, and I don't know that number. I'll see if I can find it and post it in the description, because it's a horrible thing. And, like, I mean, the suicide hotline is great, but suicide is a horrible thing. But I really want people to know that you're not alone, and that there are people out there that care. And having now experienced this firsthand in such a personal, close way, like, I'm there for you guys. And you guys, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say at this point. It's been 11 minutes of me rambling, kind of explaining why I've been gone for 2 weeks. Because I lost my best friend Tyler to suicide. And I don't want to lose anybody else. So please, let me know. Let someone know. Talk to someone if you ever feel that way. Because we don't want to lose you. So, anyway, I'm going to go. This has been more of a serious vlog tonight. So, hopefully I'll kind of get back on track. I have to go to yet another funeral this weekend. So, but hopefully things are starting to look a little bit better. It'll still take time for me to heal, but I think things are going to get better now. I think I have that closure. I think I have that peace. Even though it still hurts, that doesn't mean I can't have closure and peace. So, anyway, I'm going to go. I'm sorry for this long vlog. Thank you to everybody who's been there for me. Like, you guys have been more than supportive. You guys have been great, and I love every single one of you guys. And thank you. Really, you guys have been awesome. So, anyway, I'm going to go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, tell your friends, and as always, cool beans.